Roosevelt.
I'm Mrs. Avery, your principal.
And I'm Mrs. Schaefer, your Family Resource Coordinator.
How are you doing today, Mrs. Schaefer?
I am doing really well. How about you?
Really good, thanks. I wonder, did you do a little bit better with your iReady and happy numbers this week?
Well, I think that we all know Mrs. Aber was the better example. Many of you stopped me in the hallways to let me know snack time during iReady, my feet up on the desk, was not the way to go. So Mrs. Aber, thank you for setting such a good example to our students.
And you know what, Mrs. Schaefer? I know that our students helped you learn what you needed to do, so next time you could do a much better job.
Don't you love that about Mrs. Aber? Always has a positive attitude and always sees the good in everything. Yes, that was a great learning lesson for me.
Wonderful. Now, Mrs. Schaefer, speaking of seeing the good in things, tell me, what's with the balloons we have here today?
Aren't they awesome balloons?
They're wonderful.
Well, I thought it would be neat if we celebrated the start of fourth quarter. There's a lot of new things happening fourth quarter, and I thought we should celebrate.
I love that idea. So today is the first day of the fourth quarter. For our remote students and our e-learning students, we miss you, but we know you can do this. You've done a great job all year, and we're cheering you on from home. What else is happening?
Well, can I say one thing to our
Sure.
remote learners? Please remember, we're just a phone call or an email away. If you need to touch base with Mrs. Aber or myself or any of your teachers, just shoot us an email. Or if you have a funny joke you want to include for announcements, just email us.
Thank you for saying that. So true. So another thing that's happening at the start of the fourth quarter is a full return. So this is the first time this year that all students will be here every day. And I think that's something to celebrate too, Mrs. Schaefer.
I definitely think that's something to celebrate. Can I just put a little plug in right here? If you notice, Mrs. Schaefer's been messing with her mask. I forgot the mask that I wanted to wear today. So one thing to prepare for coming back every day is to make sure you have extra masks at school in case one of them's too big and it keeps slipping down.
Even keep a couple in your book bag so you realize it before you come to school. You could put it on before you even enter the door.
I love that idea.
Thank you, Mrs. Schaefer. Well, students, happy fourth quarter. We wish you all the best. After this week is a week of spring break, and then we'll be back soon for more video announcements. So in the meantime, always remember to be the best version of yourself. And now we're going to hear from Mrs. Conway with her book pick of the week.
Hello, Roosevelt friends and families. I am here to tell you about my next book pick. It is Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. And this is available in the Roosevelt Library or on YouTube. You can watch a video. This is one of my new favorites. It is about a little girl named Ruby who has a little worry. Well, Ruby just ignores that worry, and the worry keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until one day that's all she can do is worry about her worry. Well, luckily she notices a little boy, and he too has a worry, and they end up talking about their worries to each other, and they realize it feels pretty good to talk about it, and her worry doesn't seem so bad. So I just want you to think about that, friends. If there is something that maybe is bothering you or it's maybe making you feel not so great, it always helps to talk about it because it usually won't just go away on its own. You need to have a little bit of help from friends or a teacher or an adult or family. So, and parents, goes for you too. It's always good to talk about your worries. So go ahead and check out Ruby Finds a Worry.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm a fifth grader at Roosevelt, and I love books. As you can see, I got my bookshelf behind me. I have been at Roosevelt for 4 years, minusing the 1 year because the new Roosevelt was not finished. I love the Fall Fest memories that I have at Roosevelt because they showed so much fun that we had. I'm in the House of V of Protectors. I love dragons, so that was a good choice. I would like to be a college teacher that teaches about dinosaurs and other science stuff. And that's basically it. Oh, my advice is do the best you can. Nothing can go wrong from that. Bye.
Hi, I'm Maxine. I'm in the House of Chappaville. I've been at Roosevelt for 5 years, and I'm 11.
My favorite memory is going from the old Roosevelt to the new Roosevelt, and I want to be a zookeeper when I grow up. And the teachers, if they yell at you, it just means that they just want it means they're just telling you to be quiet, and they're just nice too.